Ebusia na makwaba sign edeba channel so na only say ebusia na makare say ye grow ya tra 400 subscribers me that's we say with my subscribers so around me is a target 500 subscribers and it Tuesday 17th March to by 19th March there me patch on also my boy me na subscribe press subscribe na so na numbers no increase e be ka family no ho na be anya fe and so and there 17th March na 17th March a very important date in our discussion so on kaya yanko famra
yes 2026 Tuesday 17th of March 2026 we are expecting the Ebusuan Penyin Kofi
letter na omotro edi circulate social media no wa paye cho say na so omotro Thursday 12 March ena ekoba ni so omotro 13th no the omoni stakeholders e wo mu no aye den edi ho nkita ho hwe letter ni mu a omo anfa letter no amma Ebusuan Penyin Kofi Wusu aka Tupac omo anfa mo no pe letter no hwe mu a omo asa atro omode ma all the stakeholders were me to me bobni na enfama but me who the Inspector General of Police wa ha me who the Greater Accra Regional Police Commander so wa ha omoye 5 but mabomi no
I was saying there's never been any engagement videos on okay. There's never been any engagement between Wolumokuno or his outfits and Ebusuan Penyin Tupac or the family of Lumba. So there's nothing like bribery or something. No exchange. There's never been any exchange of hands or.
Into ring to now, Mr. 17th March a very important date in our discussion. Into follow channel ya anopaye every around 12 noon. Any one no, me bro videos to be where you copy them Nungwa Palace no. Ya de bro and so me see what the omutumenum e can some person moka na a full report of it and I fa and so e was me senior man back or a friend Yusuba na o church mon sense na course no e bi omo kan ga tianti as ono church mo e me hu what they meant they answer me comment subscribe na for agent chance fabra or comment section we answer share link from obin so and be should be there. So for now, so we got in episode EV car can use petrol into diesel. Is here full broken anymore and you was semi course can electric car. Text 0543632170. Always when me didn't come so I can text that same number 0543632170. Then didn't come on our car no and I'll pay any inquiries since I make it. Just text me on WhatsApp. You make it sound come on. And so then come on the report from what happened at the palace on why the presser today and the next thing that's supposed to be done. But one thing that has been established is that the body of that Lumba must be exhumed.
Just buried in Accra because you live in Accra. You must be one of good reputation. You must have done something very honorable, something that is, something huge for the Ga community and the Ga people. When you do that, then you can have the opportunity to be buried in your home. Apart from that, he also mentioned that in as much as you have that status, that's a mobile status, and you have that status of being somebody who have brought a lot of benefits to the Ga community and the Ga people as a group, even if you are given the right to be buried in your home, you must go through certain traditions and customs. You must meet certain standards before that will happen. They also mentioned that the Wulome are not part of any house of chiefs, and so for that matter, they are not part of the laws or the constitution does not bound them. They are not bounded by laws, rules, and regulations that bound people in the House of Chiefs, because the House of Chiefs is like a unit or an arm of government. So what they are saying is that if you meet a Wulomo is one of the Ga state and of tradition, and they have their own rules and regulations. They have their own rules and regulations. They are not bound by House of Chiefs. They are not bound by government and other stuff. So he also mentioned that. So he said that apart from that, if anybody wants to bury in their home, they have to go to the EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency, because there are investigations that will be done. They have to go through the soil and they have to check if the person that is going to be buried suffered certain illnesses, and even explain that, you know, when the body is decomposing, parts of the body the fluids can enter into certain places that can cause harm to other residents in the, you know, community. So they have to go there. And even with that, when they go to the Environmental Protection Agency, they have to now revert to them to receive to receive a certificate, which is a burial certificate, and that comes from their outfit. Do you understand? So they work hand in hand with the government agencies before some of these things, are done. Yeah. What else did they put across? I also asked a question about why ex-Champagne Tupac is not here. And then he said that they don't want to go into that now. They want to wait. And then people also asked that, what are the consequences if he doesn't show up? Then they said that they want to keep that also away from the public for now. And then somebody also asked that, what are the consequences if people do not go through the right processes to bury their beloved in their homes? They also mentioned that they have the protocols they observe, so they will also look at that.
Thank you for the explanation. Did they set a date for the next meeting?
No, they took the numbers of all of us, the media, and they took everybody's number, and they said that when they set the next date, they are going to call all of us. And then they were also emphatic on the exhumation of the body. He mentioned that if they do whatever they have to do, the body must be exhumed. As for that one, he was emphatic on that. Yes.
You explained about some EP and that Champagne going through all that processes, but just that they did not inform the world.
And that is also not possible because I'm coming. That is not also possible because in his explanation, he mentioned that they work hand in hand with the government agencies bordering on the burial at home. So one of the things he said was, if you go to EPA and EPA gives you a permit, you will come to them for a burial certificate. You understand? You come to them. So obviously, you cannot work in isolation without them. So he said that they were going to go through it and look at who they went to. Maybe they went to a traditional one of the palaces or something. But per his explanation, he's saying that the land of Tema belongs to Nogwa, the land of Usu belongs to Nogwa, the land of Teshi belongs to Nogwa. He mentioned and he said that you cannot be on their land and tell them that they have no jurisdiction or right to come to where you are or ask questions.
Tiano, and then Kuma, a copy more or palace or Kudi, my baby. I hope so or enjoy. Provide the Friday Fiber channel, the back to back content. Now, the only thing I want you to do is subscribe. That will be answered. If you have a crowd, may we share in the next one.